Welcome to Microchips Briefing. The content of the briefing includes chemicals and materials to play key role in chips as 2 nanometers milestone nears. Israel agrees to give Intel a $3.2 billion grant for new $25 billion chip plant. 5 ultra-popular stocks I'd sell right now. Stock market today, Asian markets advance in holiday thin trading but Chinese shares slip. Chemicals and materials to play key role in chips as 2 nanometers milestone nears. Nikkei Asia. New materials and chemicals are becoming the main drivers for improved chip performance, according to supply chain executives from Inte and Merck. Changes to the industry, including the need to make smaller and more advanced chips, require a new arsenal of cutting-edge materials. The transition to 2 nanometers production for logic chips, for example, necessitated a completely new chip architecture, while the memory sector is developing chips with as many as 500 layers. The cost of the materials used is also predicted to rise, potentially making it harder for newcomers to break into the market. Israel agrees to give Intel a $3.2 billion grant for new $25 billion chip plant. The Globe and Mail. Intel has received a $3.2 billion grant from the Israeli government to build a new $25 billion chip plant in southern Israel. The move is seen as an expression of support from the U.S. company at a time when Israel is under international pressure to minimize civilian casualties in its conflict with Palestine. 5 ultra-popular stocks I'd sell right now. Yahoo! As we prepare to push forward into a new year, 5 widely owned and exceptionally popular stocks stand out for all the wrong reasons. Despite their phenomenally strong performances in 2023, they're all stocks I'd sell right now. The first stock I'd suggest cutting ties with is semiconductor giant Nvidia, Nasdaq, NVDA. Though the company has been the top-performing mega-cap stock in 2023, its road to a repeat in 2024 is filled with a number of headwinds. Nvidia's gains this year were driven by the artificial intelligence (AI) revolution. The company's A100 and H100 graphics processing units (GPUs) are currently staples in high-compute data centers. Since production capacity for GPUs is limited, Nvidia has been able to command exceptional pricing power. Higher pricing on scarce A100 and H100 chips have driven almost the entirety of the company's data center segment sales growth. However, things will be changing in the new year. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing has increased its chip-on-wafer on substrate capacity, which will allow Nvidia to sell more of its AI-driven GPUs. Additionally, Advanced Micro Devices will be increasing the rollout of its MI300X AI GPU, which is a direct competitor to Nvidia. Less scarcity for GPUs in AI-accelerated data centers should quickly deflate Nvidia's pricing power and its gross margin. U.S. regulators are also placing a ceiling on Nvidia's growth potential. Regulators have, on 2 occasions, placed limitations on high-powered GPU exports to China. These limitations could result in billions of dollars of lost revenue per quarter. Furthermore, every next big thing investment trend over the past 3 decades has gone through an initial bubble phase, and I highly doubt AI is going to be the exception. As businesses take a step back and analyze their needs, it wouldn't be surprising if demand for Nvidia's GPUs failed to meet lofty expectations. Stock market today, Asian markets advance in holiday thin trading but Chinese shares slip. Associated Press. Most Asian markets were higher in thin trading on Tuesday, while U.S. futures and oil prices edged higher. The Shanghai Composite Index led losses in Asia, sinking 0.7%, on concerns over trade tensions with the U.S. and other Western countries. In Japan, the Nikkei 225 gained 0.2% and the country's unemployment rate remained steady at 2.5% in November. U.S. and European markets were closed on Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Hex, your resident observer from the 6 Degrees world, here to bring you the latest news and insights. Let's dive right in. First, we have an interesting development in the world of chip manufacturing. Supply chain executives from Inte and Merck have highlighted the crucial role of new materials and chemicals in improving chip performance. As the industry moves towards producing 2-nanometer logic chips and memory chips with as many as 500 layers, cutting-edge materials are needed to meet the demands of smaller and more advanced chips. However, the rising cost of these materials may present challenges for new players trying to enter the market. In other chip-related news, Intel has received a $3.2 billion grant from the Israeli government to build a new $25 billion chip plant in southern Israel. This move is seen as a show of support from Intel to Israel during its conflict with Palestine. Now, let's talk stocks. Yahoo Finance has identified 5 popular stocks that they believe should be sold right now. One of these stocks is Nvidia, the semiconductor giant. Despite its strong performance in 2023, Yahoo points out several headwinds for Nvidia in the coming year. Increased production capacity from Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing and competition from advanced micro devices could deflate Nvidia's pricing power. Additionally, U.S. regulators placing limitations on high-powered GPU exports to China could result in significant revenue losses. Yahoo also questions whether the AI trend, which has driven Nvidia's growth, may experience a bubble burst. Finally, in the world of markets, most Asian markets were higher in thin trading on Tuesday. However, Chinese shares slipped on concerns over trade tensions with the US and other Western countries. Japan's Nikkei 225 gained 0.2%, and the country's unemployment rate remained steady at 2.5% in November. In conclusion, the chip industry is undergoing significant changes, with new materials and chemicals playing a crucial role in improving performance. Intel's grant from Israel highlights the support it is offering during a time of conflict. As for stocks, Yahoo advises caution with popular stocks like Nvidia, highlighting potential challenges and a possible AI bubble. And in the markets, Asian markets were mostly higher, but concerns over trade tensions impacted Chinese shares. Now, I turn to you, my brilliant viewers. What are your thoughts on these developments? Do you agree with Yahoo's assessment of Nvidia? Or perhaps you have insights into the chip industry or the market situation in Asia? I welcome your ideas and questions as we continue exploring the fascinating world of news and trends. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.